friends, we're going to be painting a color wheel. We're going to get all 12 of these colors from just 3 colors, and we're going to tint. So to start with, we're going to write our first and last name on our paper. We're going to write our table number, and we're going to write our hour. There we go. Get that finished up, and then we're going to flip our paper over. And then on the other side of our paper, and you can see I've got red here, so I'll just move this over, no big deal. I'm going to be making notches where I have divots, and then I'm going to trace this around like so. Okay. Now this is going to get cut off, so I'm not worried about that. Now I'm going to fold my template in half. I'm going to put it on half of my color wheel, lining it up from notch to notch, and I'm going to draw a line. Then I'm going to go to the next notch, draw a line, next notch, draw a line. So I'm dividing this up evenly into some pies. Pizza pie sounds good right now. Lots of cheese. There we go. There we are. So now I'm going to label my colors. So here's my color wheel. Yellow, yellow, green, green, blue, green, blue, blue, violet, violet, red, violet, red, red, orange, orange, and yellow, orange. There, all done. Now I'm going to start painting, and I'm going to be tinting my paint. And if you guys can see this, I've got 3 blobs of white, and I've got my red and blue, and then I got 2 yellows. This will be my orange, this will be my green, okay? This will be my orange tint, my violet tint, and my green tint. Okay, here we go. We can do this. So first I'm gonna dip and flip into the yellow, and I'm gonna paint yellow all the way through here. Then, and this is not going to be very exciting, I'm going to take yellow on my brush and put some white on there. And I'm going to come out here, and I'm just going to pull the white in. Okay, like I said, this isn't going to be super exciting because yellow and white, they're both light. Okay, so I'm going to get that brush cleaned up. I'm going to put just a teeny tiny, and then I'm going to mix it into my yellow. Okay, now that's going to give me that super light green, the yellow green. How much blue? Like this much. Okay, and I'm going to paint that over here, and it's a very light color as well. And I'm going to dip into this white, pull it through, and again, not super exciting, because it's very light. Get that white out of my brush. Now I'm going to put more blue on my brush, mix that in over here, get my green. Put the green right here. This will be a little more exciting because green's a little bit darker. Pick up a little bit of white. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm leaving the natural color in the middle though. Okay, now I'm going to add a bunch of blue in here for blue-green. This should be a very dark color. And then pick up a little bit more white. Mix that in. Nice. That looks definitely more interesting. Okay, now I've washed my brush out and I'm gonna go over here to my oranges. So I'm gonna add just a teeny tiny amount of red and I'm gonna mix it into my yellow blob and I'm gonna get a delicious creamy macaroni and cheese. Hot and steamy, yum. And I'm gonna put it right over here. Oh, that's making me hungry. And then I'm gonna come over here to this white and I'm gonna just put a little bit of white, pull it through. Get that brush cleaned off. Now I'm gonna put more red. Get that orange like a pumpkin. Pull that through. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now I'm gonna give just a little more white. Pull that in, maybe a little bit more. Oh, that's lovely. Nice little tint there. Swish that off. Okay, now for red orange, lots of red. Mix that in. And those of you who know it all, at the ripe age of 13, you're gonna say, oh, that's just red, Mrs. Mertz. I know it all. But when we put red by it, it will definitely not look red. Okay, here's some white on my brush. Gonna mix that in. Oh, that's lovely. Swish that out. Okay, now we're going for pure red. Well, look at there. It looks different. And I'm gonna put a little white on my brush. Mix that in. Oh, there's my pink. Maybe a little more pink. Okay, now I'm gonna put just a little bit of blue on my brush, mix that in with my red because I'm gonna try to make a brick red violet. So it's still pretty red, kind of like a raspberry red. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, now I'm gonna get just a little bit of white, mix that in. Oh, that's lovely. Get that white out of my brush, dry it off. Now I'm gonna add more blue because purple is half red, half blue. There's that beautiful purple grapey color. And now I'm gonna add just a little bit of white. Oh, look at that, isn't that beautiful? Okay. Get rid of the white in my brush again. I haven't had to go to the sink once. Okay, now I'm gonna add just a little bit of the red into the blue. Maybe a little more. And I'm going to make a blue violet. So this is gonna be mostly blue. It's not gonna look like purple. It's got more blue in it. Pick up just a little bit of white. Yep. That definitely is not purple. It's got more blue in it. That's beautiful. Let's get rid of you, blob of white. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick up straight blue, just blue, nothing else. Pure blue. There we go. And a little bit of white. It's a lovely tint. There we go. And there is my tinted color wheel. I've got my pure color here, my tinted color out here. That's lovely. Okay, So now, those of you still wearing diapers, even though you're 13, you're gonna wanna take your brush and swirl and swirl. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You're not a baby. We're just gonna throw this away so it doesn't get all over our hands and clothes and table and whatnot. Okay, bye-bye, throw that away. Then we are gonna take our brush and our painting. You have two hands, you have two things in each, you got two hands with two things in each hand. That's what I was trying to say. To the dry rack where you can soak your brush. Please do not wash your brush. I will have someone do it for you. Then we're gonna dump our water, put our table paper away, and we're done. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Middle School Art Maniac and be a maniac!